Hello, this is Monkey and welcome back. So, it's been one hell of a long time since the last video, and again I can only apologise. Life gets in the way sometimes, but it's still embarrassing that this game was played over a year ago now, so I need to get this wrapped up and put to bed so I can get some new footage out, new videos, and just crack on. So for those of you who have a short-term memory like myself, the Chendeka Summation was a 30-hour Milsim played at Bellurgan Park Airsoft, and if you haven't seen parts 1 and 2, if you click on the eye on the top right hand corner, that'll show you the links then for parts 1 and 2 as well. Okay then, to give you some recap then of what happened in part 2. After a lot of intense fighting to take control of the Dazak Foundry, we then decided to push our advantage and keep hammering the enemy back, pushing them back to the Dazak village. This gave us a very comfortable safety net, allowing us to hold the objective for the required time, and also pushing up our CCP to keep the pressure on and make sure there was no enemy counterattack. As it was getting near our designated stag time, we decided to pull back early, get back to the base, get some food and water, and get ready for our stag duty. Now, while stag duty isn't the most glamorous part of any Milsim, it's an essential part, and honestly, if you ever go into one, I simply can't stress enough how important it is, even just for the game flow and for morale of your own team, to actually keep up your stag rota. There's nothing more frustrating than doing a lot of hard work during the day, taking objectives, capturing points, for the next team along to just not bother and not turn up. And also don't forget, the site organisers will be watching you, and if they can't trust you to do this, why will they trust you to give all the fun stuff later on? So generally it works out that if you do your part in stag duty and do a good job, they will reward you later on with more responsibility, more fun missions, or just more freedom as well, so just bear that in mind as well. So with all of that out of the way, I think it's time to get back into the game and back into the footage, so hope you enjoy, and again I'll chip in and let you know and update things as go along. Cheers! I'll follow and see.
Send for fucking more ammunition. Want these empty bottles? Yeah, actually, yeah, give me a bit handy for it today. Send. We'll get perimeter set up now then. Yep, okay.
You bum up first and then we'll...
Yeah, we'll go right here. Yeah, cool. Come on. Ration.
So this is one thing I think Bellurgan do especially well, is having an ammo supply within the game. Basically, each team are given an allocated amount of ammo. It's up to you how you use it, so you have to divide this ammo up between riflemen, machine guns, snipers, trying to make sure that basically everything's balanced. And while the ammo is finite at the start, there is ways of getting more, so there might be supply runs you have to complete, or sort of theme missions where basically the reward for the mission will be the ammo, or a favourite way is to go and raid the enemy base and take their ammo as well, so that's another option you can do. And again, it makes the stag duties all the more important, because if you're not on stag, they can just walk in, take the ammo, and then you're on the back foot the whole day.
Oh, isn't that nice?
You happy now?
Ironically, before I did history, I was trained health and social care, so I'm actually trained on how to dress old people.
But I'm not old.
Yeah, but you're special.
You're also not people.
Yeah.
So a firm favourite way to kill time on a stag duty is to take pictures, because end of the day, what else are we here for? And I've included this little clip here just to kind of show you basically the organisation that goes into the game. So this is actually the stag route I'm looking at. There's also a general messenger group for each team. So while the majority of comms are done through the radio, you can then use the group to kind of update things and put in locations, HVTs, targets, or any other game relating details that you can need to share but you may not have video signal. So it's another useful tool, and it adds to the build up and adds to the kind of environment and feel of the game as well. Also, while you're on stag as well, it's good to get moving around, keep your legs going, just keep your mind active as well, and just check around, because it's very easy to stay in the same place the whole time and for the enemy to see and just walk right around you as well. From memory, there were 2 stag duties, so we were on in the afternoon, and we also had a stag duty at 4 in the morning. Yes, 4 in the morning, it's crap, there's people on all night doing stag, just do your part, but it's more rewarding as well, so we're just doing a wee scout round here to try and see any areas that could be prone to attack at night, so we know in the day what they look like. And again, stag duties are boring, but if you get attacked, they're incredibly exciting. And even if you don't, the fact that you haven't been attacked builds up that suspense. You're waiting for them to make a move, you're waiting for the action, and it just makes the game that much more exciting as well. And if you want a top tip from Milsims, bring a nice chair. There's nothing more annoying than sitting on the ground. You think it's okay, and then your arse goes numb, and it's just a pain in the ass. Pun not intended.
Oh, I just found a nice comfy chair as well, for fuck's sake. Okay, heading back. Right, there's a nice chair. If you go to that shed at the bottom, there's a nice wee chair you can sit and look. Like the building, if you go to the very, very far end of the village, there's a wee house and there's a wee chair sitting there. You can just look at the door.
So again, I'm sure you're aware that was massively cut down from what it was. It was realistically about 3 or 4 hours real time. And again, if you're on stag duty, just do the fucking stag duty.
I'm surprised their door, unless they got the door at night, because it's wide open. Because the door is like one of the most important facets. It's just wide open. Thing, yeah. And then there's the stairs. You can't put the fence that's the entrance at the back of the gym. Yeah, it's but then you have the camping stuff there. Yeah, that's true. That's why I was thinking this field here. You know what I mean? This is a wall that runs all the way along there. Yeah. And then there's like a fucking there's a jeep track that runs on this side of things. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? I know. So you could get down. You could get guys down there fairly well undetected. I'd say, depending on their sentries. You know, especially at night time. You know what I mean? You could fucking possibly breach in that way. Is there another building over here somewhere? Only just the room. The shed. I thought I saw a shed there. Yeah. But was it down here?
It looked like a shed. It was like a fucking tall enough kind of a structure, kind of grey, blue or something. I think kind of
sounds accurate enough.
Kind of over this direction.
Yeah,
to the left of it.
Somewhere over here, like.
Yeah. Not too far from it. Yeah, over
right.
this direction.
And draw better maps on them. That's very
good. Send you the pictures.
Hi, Blinky.
Yeah.
We did try it, man.
No, you're grand.
Good to see you, man.
You too as well.
Fucking hell.
What as hell?
Well, see, it's good. At least we've got SF who are actually responding to us and helping us. That's good. Like before, it's been like SF are fucking off and they're gone. They're ghosts.
This year, the SF is being different. It's like if we're close enough to give support, of course, go for it.
Yeah, it's good.
So there's no point just go west.
But even the intel you were giving us, even like the sort of directions and where they were, was fantastic as well. We were able to actually kind of move. It allowed us to kind of move in closer than we thought we could get in as well.
Yeah.
And not shoot you.
Yeah, that's what's important because these guys were on the bottom. We're a little higher, and we're coordinated so we don't do blue on.
Yeah. No, that's good.
Good one. Cool guys. See you later.
Yeah.
So have fun.
Take it easy.
See you lads.
Right. So, dog guys.
Hello.
How are you guys?
Good.
Tired. Shit. Okay. Well, that's no. Don't worry. We're grand. You guys are just
Okay, we're resting at 10 anyway, so we're grand.
Yeah. Fucking. What's your fucking craft there? Tasking. Yeah. Just.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
That one. Grand. How are your men for fucking kind of food and water and that sort of stuff at the minute?
We're all fed and
Is it all good? Is it good in that sense? Oh, that's good. Good. I'm waiting on fucking some other sections to fucking return there at the minute from the town there, like, before I'm going to do any major retasking, okay? Because if I'm sending out units in force, I'd like to send them properly in force. For the time being, I'd like to I want to keep fucking wider eyes out in these units here because Fox are on sentry at the minute, so they were just on sentry. Yeah, 1926. So they were out, and there was a good bit of fucking contact up here. They end up stealing ammunition cases and stuff like that. So I want to stop the enemy probing us and using these fucking structures here and that sort of stuff. Okay. So if Dog can get out and fucking probe Firebase Phoenix there and the northern checkpoint and even scoot down there as far as the supply depot, that would be definitely fucking beneficial in the fucking short term anyway. Because it'll keep you reasonably close in case there's a larger task going out. There will be definitely come about 9 o'clock. It could be about 9 o'clock just before dark. And there'll be a much larger unit tasking then. You know what I mean? So where I'll need a lot more men out in the ground in force sort of job, like. So like, yes, go far away, but don't go too far away. Don't go down here or anything like that. You know, too far away, because then the time you get back, you will be wrecked, and then okay, guys, you need to go on a big fucking mission now again. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
So, but just keep an eyes on the fucking surrounding area.
Even go
For the
Phoenix
time
and
just
spread
for the
out and
time
make a.
being, that would be fucking really good if you guys could do that for me, like, you know.
You need to get
Just because these, like, they just turned up there all of a sudden that time. Like,
Oh, yeah.
before he was pre-warning them, and I was fucking shouting at the lads there on the radio, "Get the fuck up here now!" Like, you know, it was mainly you guys out in the ground. And whoever here was here dropped their food and fucking ran out, like, you know. So pre-warning me of any of these fucking attacks is also fucking pretty key. You know, definitely is.
You know, get to Phoenix. You could actually just spread out and just go Phoenix and look Overwatch Apache and
Apache's gonna be fucking fun.
Apache and Northern Check. But even just get eyes on them, you can see whenever they move in, at least then that gives us that early warning of.
Yeah, they do seem to be pretty fond of moving in there first. It's a fucking really, because it's just kind of far enough away from our base that we won't generally put it under fire or anything like that, like, you know what I mean? So fucking, but it's definitely worth checking. And as you say, it's a bit of a fucking bitch to come at it from this angle, isn't it? Like, you need to kind of go beyond Phoenix and come at it that way. Like, that's generally it, man, you know. But suss it out, like, you know, it might be quiet up there at the minute. I don't fucking know, you know what I mean? Yeah, that's it. Go find out, man. Stir the fucking nest, you know.
No bother. We'll keep in touch.
Yeah, keep in touch, because when the other units come back, I want to task Dog 3 out in the ground doing something else altogether. You know, this is exactly the idea of job freeze in the minute. It just needs done for the time being. You know, that's kind of the crack, guys. Okay? Fantastic. Excellent.
Okay, so you just heard us getting a brief there from Paul, who was our commander. So while all of us in Dog 3 were on Stag, Fox 1 and Fox 2 took heavy contact down at Patrol Base Wolf. During these contacts, however, they were able to steal the enemy ammo can. And basically this means now we have control of more ammo than the enemy do. We've taken the enemy ammo and it's now in our stores. And also by taking the ammo can itself, which we have to, it basically stops them from reloading in-game. So there's an ammo can for each unit. If we take one out, that unit can't reload in the field. And it basically means then that if we get into a firefight, we know we can overpower them a lot easier. So while there's no official rest break during these games, it appears that while a lot of the enemy are kind of falling back and regrouping, a lot of our guys are doing the same thing. We're going to head out now and do a bit of a recce mission and just try and make a bit of extra security around Firebase Apache, Firebase Phoenix and the Northern Checkpoint. By keeping these posts under observation, it means that we know that if the enemy do make a move, we're going to see them first. And while this isn't our main tasking, while all our guys are in base and also a large number of the enemy are in base, we decide that basically this gives us a large free reign of the site so we can get set up in an area not on our fob, fully loaded, fully magged, fully fed and watered, ready to do something else and just really catch them off guard as well, which we'll see what happens later on.
Firebase Phoenix, Northern Checkpoint, and Firebase Apache. Best route to do that is cutting straight through Firebase Phoenix, up that road, heading up the mountain, and then flanking around behind Firebase Apache, and then we can bounce down the Northern Checkpoint from there. Because if we try and rush straight for Apache from this angle, we'll get fucked. Yeah, we were dug in there this morning. We know how easy it is to hold from them fucking angles. Like,
I think we should do that mountain climbing.
Time to go up the hill, boys.
Zero, this is Dog 3, message over.
We're all hiding behind that one fucking tree.
See a nice side of it. Zero, this is Dog 3 receiving, over.
If you guys could just actually hold up where you are, because it's got good radio reception, and I can give you instructions here, over.
Here, Robin, stop.
Robin.
We're going back. Copy that, Zero. We're going to hold at Checkpoint North, over. Zero, this is Dog 3. We're at Checkpoint North, holding position. Over.
Okay, Dog 3. I am just waiting on a supply drop to the supply depot and I want you guys to pick that stuff up and get it back here. How copy?
He's dropping mortar chips here.
Copy that. Once we wait for your message, and once we get your message, we will head to supply depot and retrieve mortar tubes. Over.
Yes, correct. We need them for an objective tomorrow, but should be cautious of potential enemy presence in the area. Over.
Copy loud and clear. Over.
So again, I'm trying to just sort of show you here an accurate view of the game. You saw that we did a whole loop there of those 3 sites and nothing happened. That is quite normal, as again, the game is developing as well. There's things going on in the background. You don't know what the enemy are doing, you don't know where they are, so adds the suspense as well. And sometimes doing nothing actually is rewarding later on, because it's hard to explain as well. You're kind of getting a nerve built up as well. You're waiting for something to happen now as well. And although there was no gunfights there, we've basically secured an area now, and we know that we can tell our commander to send up the guys up to these bases and they're clear to go to.
Dog 3, this is 0.
0, this is Dog 3 receiving. Over.
Dog 3, there will be a vehicle coming to the supply depot with that drop off for in the next 5-10 minutes, so keep your ears out for one. Over.
Copy that. Vehicle coming in 5 to 10 minutes. Shall we move towards the supply depot to watch? Over.
Move to overwatch, but stay out of sight. Okay, stay out of sight. Let him make the drop. You pick the stuff up. Okay.
Copy that. Remain out of sight. Over.
Do not make contact with the vehicle or the driver. Over.
Copy that. No contact with vehicle or driver. Over. Zero, this is Dog 3, message. Over.
Dog 3, go ahead. Over.
0, Dog 3 have moved into overwatch of supply depot. Over.
Okay, understood, Dog 3. Be advised, I am coming back up the road towards the supply depot. I'm not the drop-off vehicle. You need to still wait for that. Over.
Copy that. Next vehicle we see is you, not the supply depot drop. Over.
Correct. Over.
So, next vehicle isn't the... So the next vehicle we see, chaps, isn't the drop off, it's just 0 doing a run by. This is friendly, over. What? Don't think so. Sal, can you get down? Sal, hide. That's him doing the drop now, is it? Contact. Here, Harrison, enemy, this way. Harrison. Harrison. Enemy this way. Harrison. Contact. Get Robin, get Robin. We're okay now, I think that's just okay now. If he's left them, go for them. Get them.
Tell good man, bring them back to Northern checkpoint. I think you dropped them after that.
Here, fuck, here, watch your side. No. Buddy it! Come on, you bastard, get out. There we go. Lovely. That's fine, that's great, so I'll do the rest. Dog 3, this is... I'll get you. 0, this is Dog 3, message over. Dog 3 is in contact at the supply depot, over. Booney contact at supply depot, over.
Do you have the objective?
I think so, yeah. Dog 3, 0, are you receiving?
0, this is Dog 3 receiving, over.
Dog 3, priority is to capture those motor tubes, and once you got them, RTB, how copy, over.
Loud and clear 0, capture mortar tubes and return to base, over. Should we pull back a bit then? Here, we're getting fucking hits coming in here. We need to pull back then. Who's at the top? Pull back! Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Keep going, just do a peel, do a peel. You go, you go. Right, go. Go. Zero, this is Dog 3, message over. Zero, Dog 3 have broken contact with mortar tubes. We are heading back to base, over. Unknown, we got heavy fire, but we withdrew and peeled back.
Okay, and I think that's where I'll leave it off there. So again, I'm sorry this is really rushed. I'm sorry it's not really a kind of true ending to the whole thing, but it's the best I can do. So at this point now in the game, it's about 9 o'clock at night. We're on rest period from about 10 o'clock until about 4 o'clock. And then from 4 o'clock to about 7:15, we're on Stag duty again as well. During the time we were on rest and on Stag, Black 1 had previously surveilled the enemy base and identified key areas for a breach. Black 1, along with elements of Fox 1 and Fox 2, I believe, they did a nighttime raid and took more or less all the enemy ammo. This again just shows how important the Stag duties are in the game. If you leave the base empty at any time, somebody will be watching and somebody will take advantage of you. And again, this is meant to be a fun game. If you do feel you need extra rest, don't just suffer on, do say to the likes of Paul and the organisers, and it will help as well. However, that being said, just bear in mind these games are there to push you. Often in games have done 20 kilometers plus, we've had maybe 2 or 3 hours sleep and you've been on your feet the whole time. It simply isn't just a game of airsoft with a camping trip in the middle. So again, these games won't be for everybody, but if they are for you, definitely give it a try. And even if they're not, give it a try, but just be aware that there is a different element to these games from any other skirmish or any sort of battle sim, whatever we're going to call it. There is areas of these games that will push you and challenge you as well. So I hope you've enjoyed it. Hopefully now I will get some time to get on to the next videos. Again, I can't promise anything because work and life and everything else has been so busy, but I will try my utmost best to do it. So, hope you've enjoyed the video. If you didn't like anything, please let me know. If there's anything I can do better, again, let me know. Anything you did like, just drop a comment there. Anything I can do better, anything you want to see, anything you'd be interested in, just let me know and I'll try and make a bit of a better video then for it as well, because it helps me improve. And again, I enjoy making these videos when I get the chance. But for now, that's all. So, cheers. See you later.
Would you speak that to me with your